Hi, so as you might guess, I'm here to talk about this general strike, okay? And if I'm not wrong, it might be the first employee general strike in our country. And I'm going to divide my speech into three or four categories or three or four elements, okay? So the first element or number one is the causes for this strike. Okay, according to the unions that are responsible for this strike, they are just doing it because they want a good salary table. Okay, so in my point of view, it's okay when you feel that your rights are under attack, you should complain, of course, using the correct means and ways. And it's okay. And I think if you hints well, if you have a good type of salary, you should also help those who might not hint as well as you do. Okay. So of course they have my support. Okay. So this is number one. Number two, as I said earlier, I would divide my speech into three or four topics. Number one, now number two, I'm going to speak about the salary table. So I don't understand why we have, for example, tax agents and financial ministries with an interesting salary table and health ministry or, for example, education ministry with the poor salary table. It doesn't make sense at all. So I think, in my point of view, we should pay everyone a good salary table. Okay, this will help the employees to work more, okay, to produce more, okay, and it will reduce the level of strike on the streets in the future. So my point here is the following, that neither neither tax agents or, for example, financial ministries are worth to have an interesting type of salary than, for example, education ministry or health ministry. They are all at the same category, so they should all have the same salary table. Okay, this number two. Okay, I've already said my number one, number two. Now let's go into number three. Number three, and it might be the most important here, is don't count too much on your leaders. I'm going to repeat once so you can recall this perfectly. Don't count too much on your leaders to solve your problems. So once again, I do feel that it's right to complain when you feel that your rights are under attack, but don't count too much on your leaders, on your employers, okay? Because they also have their own problems, okay? So we need to share responsibility. I know that as leaders, they have responsibility, okay? But we also are part of solution. For example, if you are a teacher and you know that I know that teachers don't earn a lot of money, but instead of only waiting for your leaders, you should, for example, write a book and sell it. Doing it, you are going to create an alternative source of money. And at the end, you are going to strive. Or another example, if you are a teacher, you should try to open a small business and sell goods or service. Doing it, once again, you are going to create an alternative or an additional source of money. And at the end, you might strive in life as well. So this, as I said earlier, this might be the most important element here. Don't count on your leaders. Do anything as long as it's honest and fair. I'm sure that at the end you are going to thrive in life as well. Okay. Now, my conclusion, as conclusion, I like to end my recording with an interesting quote that says, I'm not the result of my circumstances, I'm the result of my decisions. I'm going to repeat this quote once again because it's really important to remember or to recall it. It says that I'm not the result of my circumstances, but I'm the result of my decisions. Okay, it means that if you learn to change your circumstances, if you learn to take wise decision even in bad circumstances, you might thrive in life. So it's important because in life, most of the time, we cannot change the circumstances, but we can change the way we take decision through that bad circumstance. Okay, the idea here is that if you cannot change your circumstance, you can learn something from that. That's the point. As I said earlier, it's important as teachers that we should take responsibility of our own decisions. If the circumstance is rough or hard, we should try to think out of the box. We should try to do additional things. We should try to learn additional skills that might help us to thrive in life. Once again, don't count too much on your leaders. Don't count too much on this strike because, doing a strike is good, but at the end, they might give you at least, let's suppose, 30,000, but 30,000 won't be enough to solve your problem, as I've been saying. So we should also be part of the solution. Okay, I hope this recording might have helped someone. Okay, and I'm looking forward to doing the next recording. Okay, bye.